I was going over the Flex MLS statistics today, and there is some mind-blowing information on there. And when I say that, it's just like crazy to look at some of this data. And honestly, you can kind of see where the market's going from it. So I want to share that with you. So number one is that listings are up. So inventory in general is up. Think about a number. It's basically 57%. So listings are up by 57% year over year. Now the month-to-month change hasn't been that big, but like from last year, we actually have 60% more inventory, which means that buyers have 60% more options, which means that you as a seller, if you're a seller, need to be competitive. Otherwise, you're just going to sit on the market. Now, buyers have a lot more options to choose from, so their things are more negotiable, right? They can go to a house, and if they have two similar listings in the same neighborhood, they're going to pick the one that's the better deal for them. So, we represent a lot of buyers, and we've been getting pretty good deals recently. And I've had to cancel some deals that just where the sellers were still thinking it's 2021 and being a little bit unrealistic. So number two is that supply in general is up 85%. So listings and supply, just a little bit different metrics here. But also tied to that is the absorption rate. So if all of the homes continue to sell, but no more homes were listed, it would take basically 3 months for homes to actually sell out. Now, this actually was a little bit higher back in December last year. We typically slow down for our winter market, which is weird because that's like the best time to be in Arizona when it's cold. And I'm saying that because it's currently like 150 degrees outside. But we're actually like slowing down earlier than we were last year. So we're already at like 2.91 months, whereas like last year around this time, we were at 2 months. So that's like a 33% change. Now, technically, if you look at the data, it's 46%. For the absorption rate, and then 85% more supply. So economics 101 tells you if supply is higher, demand is at the same level or lower, you're going to have prices decrease. So could we start to see a downward trend on pricing? If this data continues, absolutely, I think so. And I think that the only thing that would change that would be if interest rates are to go lower, which would increase affordability, and then we'd have a bloodbath in the market again like we did back in 2020, 2021. When interest rates got down to like 2 to 3%. So, and then other than that, for median days on market. So median days on market has actually increased year over year by about 14.63%. I know that these are all kind of tied together, but basically last year around the same time, it was 47 days on market. Now it's 66. So we're actually starting to, in Arizona, move into a balanced market, which if this trend continues, we could move into a buyer's market. So that is definitely a shift, and I feel like you guys need to know about that type of stuff. And I think that here's my advice, here's the takeaways. As an agent, this is what I do for myself, right? If I am a seller, I'm going to get ultra competitive, and I'm going to price my home at a point that will cause it to sell now before price reductions start happening for the entire market. Because what's going to happen is as prices start to dip, if you're priced here, but you were overpriced, now you're going to have to price all the way down here, which would be super unfortunate. You're chasing the market. You don't want to do that as a seller. Now, if you're a buyer, obviously you have a lot of options. I would say, try to get closing costs, try to get, repairs and stuff done. Be selective on the house that you go for, and keep in mind that if the interest rates are to drop here coming up soon, I think now is a great time to buy, because if the interest rates do get a refinance, and if they don't, then, you actually get a market where there's like not super competition, which I'll tell you right now, 2021, 2022, that was not a fun market to be in for a buyer or a buyer's agent, right? I was showing people, homes, they would have 60 offers on them. We ended up having to go for new builds a lot of the times with people, and we had a bunch of Californians. And I love you guys from California. We worked with a ton of you guys, but you guys were buying all of our houses for like 50 to 100K over asking. And so some of the people from Arizona or like Idaho just couldn't compete. So they don't have that bankroll. So anyways, that's just what's going on for our market. Those are like the most mind-blowing statistics that I looked at today, and super surprising. So anyways, if you guys need more immediate market updates, just give me a call. I'm happy to talk about the market. I actually enjoy doing it. My cell phone number is 602-525-5502. Yeah, if you're looking to do something sooner, right? Because we only post these videos every like 2 weeks to 4 weeks. So, the market updates, of course. We post like educational stuff every 2 weeks. So anyways, if you guys need that, just give me a call. Have a good one. Bye.